over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. And a big hit at the end of that one. He's knocked down hard, right near the 27. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him.
All right, here we go.
He's a big part of their offense.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary. He'll drop to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Tyrone Crawford. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Need something from deep in the back. Backwards, it's 3rd and very long. Flacco looking for his first toss. And incomplete here to bring up 4th down as the rookie couldn't haul it in. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Holding offense.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Second down, Flacco now. And his throw is incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. The Broncos on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever. From the gun, Flacco. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
10 yards still left on 2nd down. And again, it's Flacco to throw. And that's complete to the tight end, Hireman. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Now, coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. They go pass again with Flacco. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering what it's going to go.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Kerry Hyder in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
It's a gain of 24 that time, and it'll be first down Denver. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On first down, Flacco finds Jake Butt over the middle. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. On 2nd down, Flacco to throw. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Flacco will take to the air again. And this is going to be incomplete.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Here we go. 4th down, 4th quarter. Flacco. And this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. So that's the 2nd time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually, you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
1st and 10 here for Flacco. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Kerry Hyder getting him once again. His 3rd sack of the afternoon. Flacco here on 2nd down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. 3rd down, Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from LSU, Jamal Adams. There he goes, left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules.